everybody, this is episode 4 of my Skyrim adventures. If you're new, I suggest that you go and look at my other videos to get some context, but if you're returning, welcome back. In this video, I discover Myrwatch, which is basically a creation add-on if you have the anniversary edition of Skyrim. I know this video is much shorter than my typical Skyrim videos, is because I found Myrwatch and I ended up making it my house, so there was a lot to just do. This is the footage that I didn't have my mic recording for some reason, so I am just going to be voiceovering most of it, which is another reason why this is a short video. Along with getting Myrwatch and giving y'all a tour of that and showing y'all how to do that quest, I'll also be pursuing things in my personal Skyrim life, which y'all will see very soon. So the first thing that happened was I came across this guy named Hans, and I tried to open his journal, which started the quest Myrwatch. The note beside him reads, "Deep in the swamps of Haljmok, where the branches are gnarled and the mist is thick, lies a tower of unknown province. Few in the province dare speak the name Myrwatch, and those that do couch their words with apprehension and fear. Yet, the mystery of the tower only piques my interest further, and so I have made it my life's work to discover its secrets." So the prompt told me to go and read Hans's journal, so that's what I'm doing now. It reads, "When the eye is doused in flames, the hair will light the way. I've heard that fool Sidnar say that over and over, breath stinking of ale as if it were limerick. Given his dark hood, you might think it was a dangerous spell, but so long as no one's hair caught on fire, or found imps in their cupboards, the words were harmless, just the mad ramblings of a drunk. Of the inn patrons, only I bothered to humor him. We bonded over a bottle of honey brew and the bucket which we had history. So when the elf bit the dust, it was only natural he left his things to me. Among them were countless pieces of junk, including full ownership of the bucket and a spell tome written in some long-dead language. But as soon as I started cursing the old fool for willing me his trash, out slipped 2 items of value, a map and notes to a tower deep in the swamps. It was only after reading that I realized his drunken words weren't part of any limerick. They were instructions, a way in. Now that I'm here, things are getting even more clear. The hair part doesn't make a lick of sense, but the eye is some stone seal, that much I'm sure. Yet nothing I do seems to work. I've doused it in the fire for my torch. I've chopped kindling for hours and built a bonfire high enough to scorch the bloody moon. Still nothing. Maybe the seal can only be broken with magic. Well, if that drunken fool can learn to cast spells, so can I. I've gotten the bastard's tone, I just need to make sense of the words. But I better be quick. The fire seems to be attracting all sorts of creatures from the belly of the unholy marsh. Hopefully I can manage to survive long enough to discover whatever treasure lies within." Obviously we see Hans did not live to tell that tale. I wish that I had my audio because I was really surprised and super happy about all of this. So right there, I realized that is the eye thing he was talking about. So I was just used my magic fire on it, and then it said I activated the seal. And then this is when I realized the hair is actually a rabbit hair. And it runs over to this well and makes it blue. And then you get a prompt to enter Myrwatch. When you do, it becomes your house. I now own Myrwatch, and I will give you all a tour of all of that. When you first walk in, you have these bookcases on the side for like decoration. It comes stocked with other books in there as well, but you can add books in there yourself. There's all of these decorations that you can take and sell or just leave, and then a master bedroom type thing. Then you have your storage and an armor thing, and then you get this food and a oven to bake any bread. and desserts. Pretty sure all of this respawns every single time that you come back to the house. There's a cooking pot, and then there's children's rooms, which this is whenever I started freaking out, because you all know I've been wanting to adopt Lucia. So, 2 kids' rooms, and then more books. I tried to decorate my bookshelf and didn't have enough books, and so they all just kind of flopped over like that. When you go upstairs into the gallery, this is my favorite part of it. Look at the blue ball at the top, isn't that beautiful? There's all these weapon displays and cases and places to put armor. I've sped this up so y'all can see everything on these different hoods. Display cases. And then you get a staff enchanter inside of this, which is really, really useful in my opinion. And you get staffs that you can go ahead and enchant when you want to. There's a workbench. Bunch of potions and a bunch of ingredients to make potions. Alchemy lab, a place to plant stuff. You also have a tanning rack. The tanning rack is used to turn animal hides to leather and to cut leather into strips. Both leather and strips are used to make armor and shit. The grindstone helps to improve weapons that you find in the world. So all of that comes with your house, which is huge. The second I got this house, I had a mission in mind and I was going to fulfill it. So I fast traveled, and I'll just let y'all watch from here.
Huh?
You're the best. Can you be my mother? Lady, could you spare a coin?
I could adopt you if you want.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Yes, Myrwatch.
Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind?
Not at all. Yes, I'm sure, daughter.
Yay! Thanks, Mama. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
The next thing I wanted to do was go to Riverwood to figure out what happened to the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
Wait, I know you.
The mysterious note says, Dragonborn, I need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you. A friend.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
You're that visitor. I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
I'd like to rent the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about.
When I say I wish that I had my audio, I am not lying, guys. I wish y'all saw my reaction to finding out that this was the bitch that stole my shit. Because we've tussled before, alright? We're not friends.
I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. Close the door.
You're the one who took the horn.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
What's with all the cloak and dagger? Shout out Marvel Rivals.
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere.
What do you want with me?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more...
Why did you take the horn from Ustengraf?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're not... When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
That's none of your business.
You're wrong. It is my business. You may be the only one that can stop these dragons. But you'll understand that soon enough.
How do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
So, what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
What makes you think that dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
How did you figure this all out?
You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember?
Right. You were at Dragon's Reach whenever I gave it to him.
So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are.
The Dragonstone was some kind of map?
Yes. A map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
So where are we headed?
Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Hold on, I'm not ready to go yet.
I can't wait around for you to make up your mind. I'll meet you at Kynesgrove. Don't waste time getting there. Kynesgrove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
I followed Delphine there for a good bit, and then I realized that I wanted to go and talk to the Greybeards because I had a quest over there as well. So I just fast traveled, which I will say I ended up regretting doing this later, but it's whatever.
You've retrieved the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Still here? I will remain on guard here.
Word of unrelenting force. Da. Which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shall be much more. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of... You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Mingra crossis saran, strondul, both ni alan, ro, ram, now. Meis nu ismir dovadebrom dama da rock. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Wind, guide you.
What was the ceremony all about? Were you shouting at me?
We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim.
What did you actually say?
Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kyne, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ysmir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
I'd like to learn more about the voice.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thu'um resonate. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search. Sky above, voice within.
We heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you.
The next thing I wanted to do was see if Lucia had made it to Myrwatch. So...
I've got your... As you wish, my Thane.
It's everything I could have hoped for. I know it's not much, but I found a few pretty things. They're in the chest in my room. If you see anything you like, please, take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do. Yes? What is it? What is it?
So right here, I was wanting to give her a child's doll that I had stolen. And this is when I realized you can't give children stolen things.
Thanks.
So I gave her an apple and decided to go to Riverwood to go and buy her something.
Such a shame.
I didn't plan on stealing the golden claw back, but decided to because there is a place for it in Myrwatch, I'm pretty sure. And I wanted to put it on display. I was also really confused on why the NPCs weren't in the house. And then right here you can start hearing their footsteps.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs.
It's very interesting how the dialogue stays the same even after you steal the claw back.
Thank you. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
And so I basically went and sold some of my stuff and then bought Lucia her child's toys and a dress. And then I gave Lucia her child's toy.
Mama! Need something?
I played hide and seek with her for a little bit, but I cut that out because I doubt y'all want to watch that.
Thanks!
And that is the end of episode 4 of my Skyrim adventures. If you watched the entire thing, thank you. It really does mean a lot to me. As always, thank you for all of your time and support. I will be uploading episode 5 next week, hopefully. I have a new video idea coming out relatively soon, like next week. So hopefully y'all enjoy that as well. As always, check my bio for my social links and like and subscribe to support the channel. See you guys.